You say, why do you easily get obsessed with men? Because you're not obsessed with yourself. If you're already obsessed with something, you can't get obsessed with something else so easily if it's not obsessed with you, okay? That's one of the problems that y'all women mess up with. If you're not obsessed enough with yourself, you're going to obsess over someone else. So become obsessed with yourself. Then everyone else, like men or friends or whatever, you're not going to obsess over because you're already obsessed over yourself. You got to become obsessed over you. That's the key. If you're not obsessed over you, how is a man supposed to become obsessed over you? You got to show him how it's done. You focus on yourself. Put yourself as a priority. Get up, get dressed, look cute every day. Make sure everything in your environment, everything that represents you is how you like it, how you want it. Okay? If it's not making money, it's not making sense. If it's not helping you grow, if it's not improving you, you don't really deal with it. If it's not helping you, if it's not promoting you, you're not there for it.
One more message. I know I talk a lot about how consistency is the key to success, but there's one other thing that is the key to success. That is being completely and totally obsessed with yourself. Love everything that you do, every mistake, every single thing that you put out, everything that you have going on, being so obsessed with it that you don't even notice if people are supporting you or not. Literally being so into it and so in love with it and so proud of yourself and so in gratitude for all your skills, all your blessings, all your talents, being so enthralled with your own divinity. There is no other choice but for you to succeed if you get to the point of being completely and totally in love with yourself.
You're always in your own little world. If that's an insult that people like to throw at you, please learn to actually see that as a compliment. Aside from your religion, your philosophy of life, your theology, your spirituality, if you will. If you are not centered on yourself, who else shall you be centered on? When you learn to create a life that you actually love, you won't want to leave it either. So instead of wondering why someone is always so focused on themselves and what they have going on and their arrangements and their business, maybe try go finding some of your own. To the rest of the queens who sit in their castles and refuse to engage in the meaningless affairs of other people, take these insults as compliments. As selfish as people may think it is, the better we take care of ourselves, the better we can take care of those around us. You're clearly doing something right if everyone's focused on you. That's not even the goal though. So, leave the haters to hate. That is what they do best. Yeah, bye.
You think you are that? I quite literally am all of that. I'm crazy.
You seriously go out to a restaurant and eat alone? Go to the movies even? To sit alone? You're a baddie. The ultimate foundation to becoming a self-obsessed girly who doesn't give an F what anybody thinks about her, runs her own life and controls her own happiness is that she is not waiting for other people to experience life. She is not waiting around for other people to make memories with. She is simply taking control of her reality by going out and doing it for herself, and nothing is going to stop her. She will sit in a restaurant alone. She doesn't care if she's being stared at. She's not going to automatically assume that just because people are looking at her, they must have negative assumptions about her and they must be judging her. No, they're simply admiring her. They're simply curious about what she's doing, because a self-obsessed girly would never leave her fate in the hands of others. She does not wait for other people to come and save her. She does not wait until she has the right group of friends. She is the controller and decider of her own destiny. So yes, she will celebrate her birthday alone. She'll take herself out on a date for Valentine's Day. After all, the most important relationship that you have in your life is the one that you have with yourself. So why wouldn't you nurture it? Why wouldn't you go out and actually be in tune with your thoughts, to actually spend time with yourself and engage in self-discovery?
I don't know who this is for, but it's time for you to become so obsessed over yourself, because there's no love like self-love. And let me tell you what you need to do. I want you to go get you some honey. I want you to go get your favorite affirmations, and I literally want you to bathe yourself in honey, literally from head to toe if you can. While you're bathing yourself in honey, I want you to repeat your affirmations 2 or 3 times just over yourself. Treat yourself like an absolute goddess. I mean, one verse that you can do with Psalms, part of the 23rd Psalms, my cup runneth over, my cup runneth over. As you pour the honey over yourself, just say, my cup runneth over. Your cup runneth over in love. Your cup runneth over in peace. Your cup runneth over in beauty. Do this and let me know how it works for you. Good luck.
You got to be obsessed with yourself to make a man obsessed with you. Have you ever seen a woman who's not really into herself or obsessed with herself? You ever seen a man obsessed with her? No. Why? Because men obsess after women who are already obsessed with themselves. Why? Because she is of importance to herself. Therefore, she places herself as a priority. She has high standards, and everyone around her treats her accordingly, how she treats herself. And how everyone else treats you is how you're going to be perceived. So if they treat you like the best thing ever, like a diva or whatever, that's how he's going to want to treat you. He's going to become obsessed. And if he feels like there's a risk of losing you, he's going to do more because you're obsessed with yourself. Other people are treating you accordingly. You know your value. You know your worth. You're not insecure. You could take him or leave him. You got several options. Your priorities are in the correct order. That's why men become obsessed with women. Not because you're needy emotionally, not because you're insecure and need constant validation and reassurance, not because you need some emotional support animal. That's not why men become obsessed. Men become obsessed with women that don't even want them or need them. Okay? It comes from a high level of having high self-esteem as a woman if you want to get any man obsessed with you. All throughout history, men have only become obsessed with women who are self-obsessed. There's your key. Write it down. Note to self. Become obsessed with self.
If you're still watching at this point, it's safe to say that you like this content. Go ahead and physically like it then. And while you're at it, subscribe to this channel because I occasionally drop videos like this. Let's continue with the show.
One of the easiest ways to fall in love with yourself is to literally flirt with yourself, and here's how. Catch your reflection. Like, who invited her? Oh, right, I did. Look yourself up and down like you're the whole plot. Add a smirk. Even give yourself a wink if you're feeling cheeky. Put on that gloss like it's a love spell. Spray that perfume like you're about to ruin someone's life. Flirting starts with the way you show up for you, because being delusional, that's self-care, and I flirt with me on purpose. Comment if you want a part 2 on how to flirt with yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Bookies.
If you're the type of girl that gets annoyed when other girls are admiring themselves in the mirror or through their phone, you need to do whatever it is you need to do with your look. Switching it up, experimenting until you can get to the level where doing this is easy by yourself and in front of people. You need to be able to do that in front of people too. Okay? Because when you're able to do this in front of people or have your phone propped up and do that in front of people, it literally cements the feeling of not giving a fuck about other people and what they think about you. Like, it really does. It's like practice on not giving a about what people think about you, because you know they're hating when you do that. You know that. But the fact that you can really just that is literally a method that'll lead to self-validation, to really seeing how important you are, how real your being is. So when you understand that for yourself, when you see other people doing it, it won't bother you because you're like, oh, yeah, as she should, because everyone should feel that way about.
I feel like my life completely changed when I became an egocentric, selfish woman. You need to train yourself to fully love yourself and develop yourself. And even if it may be toxic to some people, it's always worth loving yourself to the extreme than absolutely hating yourself and feeling like you do not deserve a better life or a better outcome for yourself. For example, when I was young, all I cared about was having a lot of friends. And I also noticed quite early on that people really didn't value me. They didn't really care to have me as a friend. I used to always get disrespected. I had friends who would come home to me and tell my other friends that they were only coming to me to steal my clothes. You know, over time, as I have put all the focus on me, I have realized that the only person who actually matters in this life is me. Train your mind to become a powerful, strong person. And even if you do not feel it yet, even if you feel like you're not worthy of it, train yourself until you become it. Like when you start to see yourself and put yourself in a pedestal, you will start to realize those who actually deserve to have access to you. It's all about realizing who you are and taking your power and making it into something. A lot of people also start to question you and talk shit about you to other people and sit there and say, who does she think she is? She thinks she is something. She thinks she is something. People always think that I think I'm better than most of the people, but sometimes when you just look at other people and you look at yourself, you just know that your outcome is so much more greater. And when you have that spirit and feeling within yourself, there's nothing wrong with seeing yourself a lot more highly. You have every right to be self-obsessed with yourself. And ever since I got self-obsessed with myself, it's the best thing I've ever done for myself. It's the greatest respect I have given myself, where I finally realized who I am, the potential that I have within myself, what I actually deserve in this life, the type of attitude I need to have in this life to be able to get it by all means. Because you will not be able to get the things you want in this life if you think that being nice and humble, or whatever you want to call it.
When you start to like a man, they think something is wrong with you, because they know everything is wrong with him. Okay, they think you stupid, like you lost IQ points. I'm not even joking. Y'all think this is a joke? When y'all start liking men too much, they think y'all are stupid, because they know they're flawed. They know they're disgusting. They know they don't deserve your love. So when you start doing too much and loving them, it's because you're blind and stupid and you don't love yourself. And that repels them, because they like you because you love yourself, and they love you and they like you. When you start to like them too much, they know they're trash. And they know you're stupid for liking them. So stop doing it. They like a challenge. They like somebody to tell them they're upset and they're wrong and you need to do better and you're stupid. They like that. Believe me. Because how could someone like something so flawed unless they were blind or stupid? And who likes somebody that's stupid? Nobody. That means they're so stupid they don't even love themselves, which then makes them not like you, because your self-esteem is now low and trash, and you made them a priority when they're just trash themselves.
So I cannot react. Damn, let's just be going outside.
There's nothing left to do.
You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So grateful that you are interested in my beliefs, experiences, and narrative of life. I want to encourage you to put your phone down and go experience things on your own. It is so easy for you to sit and watch all these podcasts, people experiencing their solo trips or their vacations, and you just live through them. I encourage you to get off your phone and experience it for yourself. I know it's not what YouTubers want to tell you, but I really want you to try and apply whatever you learned, hopefully good things, in real life. Because you knowing all this information just makes it theory without you applying them. Don't regurgitate what you just seen from us. I want you to experience things for yourself. Don't take my experience or any other YouTuber's experience on love, finances, or career as your experience. Make your own narrative for your life. It's your life. You need to experience it for yourself, not through our eyes. Go out there, meet people. I don't want you to go outside and be on your phone. I want you to meet people, enjoy new hobbies, dominate and take your space in this world. All right. With that being said, I want you to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God. See you soon.
So if you want to get yourself, everybody stick around, because we're going to have some fun and look at this.